This video is about super women killer fragrances for men. So this is a list of expensive fragrances and also quite accessible fragrances, but these will give a huge impression on anybody you want to make an impression on. And these are incredibly sexy and incredibly great smelling fragrances. 3, 2, 1, let's do this. My name is Monika Cioch. On this channel we talk about colognes for men from a woman's perspective. So if you love videos like that and anything to do with scent, subscribe to this channel and press the notification bell to get notified of when I post next. At the moment I'm posting Mondays and Thursdays, so be on the lookout for those. But now let's start with this women killers list. So number 13 is Hemingway by Estuard de Parfum. This is a fragrance that ever since I smelled it, it has been put on my list to get because it made such a strong impression. This is an extremely aromatic, warm cinnamon vanilla fragrance. It kind of smells a bit like Coca-Cola to me, and I'm obsessed with Coca-Cola, quite honestly. I like those fragrances that are kind of like that drink, that are sweet, spicy, but a bit refreshing, and this has got all of that. Super high quality, the bottle is super unique, and it's just a captivating all-around scent. I was just so impressed when I tested it. I just couldn't stop thinking about it. Number 12 is a fresh fragrance. It's from the niche sector and it's this beautiful bottle, Rojab Parfum Elysium. This fragrance is spectacular. It lasts forever and ever. It's so strong and it's such a great women killer fragrance that you could wear every single day. You could make this your all year round fragrance. It's very versatile. This has got some qualities like other blue fragrances from designer houses, a bit like, you know, Dior Sauvage or de Toilette, but this is such just elevated quality, and the performance, it's so much better, and it's got unique facets to it. It's so much more than just a blue fragrance. It's got a bouquet of notes in it. It's just perfect for spring, it's perfect for summer. This fragrance just brings me joy and it's so amazing, guys. If you're looking for a fresh fragrance, a woman killer fragrance, this is excellent. Number 11 is Bleu de Chanel from from Chanel, obviously, but it's the Eau de Parfum version. This is a scent that I think nobody can deny that this is a popular fragrance, but everybody also likes it. And everybody likes it. This is just a powerhouse of a fragrance. It smells so addictive, so good, very manly, very masculine. It's a fragrance that can be formal, it's a fragrance that can be casual. It smells so good, it smells fresh. It's got some beautiful citrus at the top. It's got incense, it's got woodiness. The packaging is amazing. And it's one of those designer scents that really will just grab you compliments from everywhere you go. This is an amazing scent. Number 10 is Cédrat Boisé, and this scent made such an impression on me when I first smelled it. And guys, this scent, to me, it is just so beautiful, and it's kind of like, many people say it's a bit like Creed Aventus, and I get what they mean, but to me, it is better in a way. Maybe it's not as well known necessarily, but to me it's much more natural smelling, and it's got more going on at the top. With Aventus, it's like pineapple predominantly. With Cédrat Boisé, it's so much more. There's just so many more fresh accents at the top. It's a fragrance that just smells so expensive. It smells like a boss basically, and it's more affordable than Aventus. To me, this fragrance is just 10 out of 10. It is amazing and it is really impactful when you wear it. I love smelling it. It's just amazing. Number 9 is no other than Layton from Parfum de Marly. And Parfum de Marly is one of those houses, niche houses, that you can go to, pick up any scent pretty much from the collection and be sure that you'll probably like it and other people will love it too. It's a very accessible, easygoing niche house, and Layton, it's one of the standouts from the collection for me, from the men's collection. It's an apple scent, so it's got loads of apple at the top. It's so fresh, it's sweet, and it's quite interesting because in the summer heat it is refreshing, but in the winter time when I wore it, or my husband has tested it, it goes to a sweeter place and it's quite comforting. So this is a scent that I did a video with my friend asking her for her opinion about Parfum de Marly, and she loved it as much as me. This is such a scent that, you know, like women will swoon over. It's just so good. And again, this scent is very versatile. It's not only a daytime scent, it could be, but it's also a very wearable scent for pretty much any weather. It projects quite strongly and you can wear it all year round. Number 8 is Comme des Garçons, but not Wonderwood, which I put in my previous list, but Black Pepper. Black Pepper is a fragrance that I have been just swooning over. Both of them are good, Wonderwood and Black Pepper, but Black Pepper is just a bit more recent of a love for me. My husband has tested it and it is so good. It's got the same woodiness, the same DNA that Comme des Garçons has, but the pepper note, it's so kick-ass, it's so strong. This fragrance is very unique, but still very mass appealing, which is quite hard to do in my opinion. And the only problem with this one, it's like a slight minus, is that it doesn't last a huge amount of time. But for the uniqueness, I would give it like 15 out of 10 points. So, I mean, I can kind of, you know, still put this scent on this list, and I think the fact that it's so unique but at the same time so mass appealing, I think you can just respray it throughout the day. It's a scent that literally just stops you in your tracks. It's a woody, very peppery scent. If you like those spicy peppery scents that are like you're basically smelling pepper but in a fragrance, this one is amazing. Next, we've got Ado Homme Sport Extrême. This scent, I mean, I did a review of this. I talk about it all the time. This is the sexiest, the most amazing smelling scent in the air. It smells like French Riviera, very French, luxurious. You're on a yacht. It's smooth. It's slightly sweet, it's fresh, it's anything that a men's cologne should be, and it's going to be on this list for the longest time. It'll always be on this list. I smelt it so many times on the train, everywhere, but it doesn't get old. This scent is just so good, gets my attention every single time I smell it on somebody. Next up, we've got Spicebomb Extrême, and Spicebomb Extrême is one of those super comforting scents. So I talked about fresher scents earlier in this video, but now we're getting to the really good stuff, and it's those comforting, sexy nighttime fragrances. This is one of them. It's a tobacco scent. It's got spices in there. It's got smooth vanilla. It does have, to me, like a weird plasticky note too, a bit, but it makes it a bit like just a bit more fun, and I feel like it suits this fragrance. It's a fragrance perfect for date night. It's addictive. It's perfect 10 out of 10. Next, YSL La Nuit de l'Homme. I mean, this fragrance is to die for. Even after reformulations, people always ask me, oh, do you still recommend it? Yes, I will always recommend it because the scent is still stunning. And I'm not a person that will say, oh no, you have to get this batch. No, like, there's no point. Don't spend thousands of pounds just trying to get a certain reformulation. Just get the stuff that is here now. Just respray it. It's still such an addictive, calming, beautiful scent with a freshness at the top with lavender. It's so soothing. It's perfect for date night. It's so addicting. It's just one of those scents that are to die for. But this list is so good that it's still not on the first place, even though I love it so much. Number 4 is a fragrance that is so dear to me. It's Enigma Parfum Cologne from Rojab Parfum. This scent, it's just so good. This is unlike anything you have. I'm just like smiling so much. This fragrance just makes me smile so much. This is the best Rojab fragrance for me. You'll never smell something like this, exactly like this. This is so unique, so fun. Smells like Coca-Cola to me. It's like a fun drink in a bottle. Just ginger, sparkle, leathery goodness, just a bit of flowers in there, but very masculine. It's a fragrance that could be youthful but mature at the same time. It's this elusive, beautiful, wonderful, addicting woman killer fragrance that, you know, if you have never smelled it, it'll put a smile on your face. It'll be just attention grabbing. It's so strong, guys. It fills 3 rooms in our house whenever my husband walks through all of them. It's just out of this world. I cannot recommend it enough. Number 3 is a fragrance from the designer sector, and it's very high up on this list because it's just that good. I discovered it last year. Yes, it was last year. L'Homme Idéal Eau de Parfum. And this was a random buy, guys. It was just something I was scrolling from the internet. I thought, this sounds good, I'm going to buy it. And I never in a million years would have thought that I would love it so much. This is the scent. Look how much is gone. I spray it in the room. My husband, like, he had a time where he wore it every single day without fail. This scent is just a masterpiece, and it's so good that I almost don't want to call it designer because it's just too good. It's just too different. It plays with feminine notes but makes it masculine. This is kind of like cherry almond scent that is quite fresh. It doesn't go to that deep gourmandish place, and it's so masculine. So I just applaud Guerlain for making this fragrance and making it so good. This scent is definitely a woman killer scent. Guys rave about it in my comments, and I totally get why. Number 2 is Frederick Mal's Muskravager, and this fragrance is a masterpiece of high quality ingredients. The scent itself, it's kind of animalic. It's got this very animal kind of scent, which is very odd, but at the same time it's got an incredible warmth of spices. This is another one of those scents that would sit where Tobacco Vanille and Spicebomb is. It's in that realm of fragrances, but it's so unique because of that animalic quality to it. But it smells so sexy, I believe, due to the fact that it's got that animalic note. It just smells so real. It almost smells like, I want to say like Narnia, something like that to me. It's an instant woman killer. It's for a guy that knows his scent and he just wants to impress somebody. And number uno is... it is a designer scent, and it is Dolce & Gabbana Pour Homme. And I've put it here because I think it's such a scent that not many people talk about, and I think it's just to die for. It's as good as, or maybe even better than YSL La Nuit de l'Homme. It's got that beautiful tobacco sensuality in the scent. It's so sensual. This paired with the leather jacket is amazing. It's light, it's sensual, it's hypnotic, it's very appropriate for a date time and also kind of winter time. It's just a scent that was released, you know, like about 30 years ago, but it's still very relevant. And I think if you really want to impress somebody but not smell like everybody else and want a designer scent, this is it. This is the one for you. It's unique and it's different enough to make that impression and not smell maybe like YSL La Nuit de l'Homme that most people know about and also wear. I hope you enjoyed this list. Let me know what is your #1 women killer fragrance for men in the comments down below. I always love to learn from you. Remember, I post every Monday and Thursday, and I'll see you all again very, very soon.